Oh, Brian's not happy. Are you guys going to be doing the workshops with Wyatt and Hunter tomorrow too?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Do you know how to put a pizza box together?
Well, so the front corners, I guess they just sit inside each other like that because they're not hooking in, so it's not stained. I don't see anything to put it in.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how those boxes are.
Yeah, I just have like a Pizza Hut box.
You're cheating.
Yeah.
You made one.
He bought the pizza in the box. Ours are nice and clean though.
Okay, but I gotta say though, it's kind of ironic, but you will not actually be able to make like frozen pizza in here, but when it's all done. Sad.
Okay, I think we got it.
Okay. That's a Domino's pizza box. Ooh, you defected.
Maybe. All right, we did it.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna want to take your scissors with your pizza box. You're gonna want to close the lid, and then you're gonna want to start around this area of your box and just cut a square. But be careful not to cut all the sides. So.
Will you show them how to do that first? He has a knife. Woo.
I'm just using mine.
Are you guys doing what he said?
Perfect.
He's gonna show us first.
Tell the box. Move. Back on.
How big a square, Andrew?
So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna make most of a square. You're not gonna cut all the sides.
Okay. So when he's done, he'll show us. Oh, I see. Okay. So you're gonna do 3 sides of the square.
Yes.
So there's a flap that comes up.
Yes.
Girls, do
And
you
then
see that?
your flap is cut. You're gonna want to put your hand back here and bend it all the way back.
Fold it back. Okay.
So that way the flap works nice.
Okay.
So a knife will be easier. Hang on, their boxes came apart. I'm gonna tape them.
Okay. Man, this is difficult not being able to be there to help you guys.
No doubt.
I don't like this, but it's what we have to do.
Let me go get a knife.
So you're gonna want to make a flap about the same size as mine. It can be a little longer than what I did, but it's gonna be about the same size.
Okay. Saw it. Gotta wait for yourself. Pizza box around. There you go. Back and move. You don't stand in front of somebody with that. Yeah. If it's not exactly in the middle, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter if it's not exactly in the middle. You still want to have it to where your lid can still open and shut.
Okay. Big spot so that she can go on the desk. Try to get it in the middle. Oh, away from yourself. Kinsley.
Okay, and once you get it cut, put your hand on the back of the pizza box and bend it all the way back. So that way the flap works nice. So put your hand like here and then just bend it.
No, no. Look what you're doing, Kinsley. If you cut that way, you're gonna cut your top off. Just to go backwards. It doesn't have to be perfect, just go.
Where did I put that? There it is.
Okay. Might not have gone big enough.
Open it up.
All right, we got that done.
Okay. So once you have your flap made, you're gonna wanna have your lid and open it all the way up. And then you're gonna want to get your saran wrap, and you get enough saran wrap to cover the hole that you made. And then you're gonna want to duct tape it on the inside of the pizza box.
Okay. Is that in the bucket, or we need to go get our own? Look at it.
Alex.
It should have been in there.
Okay, open the bucket, guys.
There should be saran wrap and tinfoil in there. If not,
Okay, we have our own.
okay.
So let me just,
Yeah.
Hey, do what he said.
okay. Here. Putting mine together.
Oh, wait, there is saran wrap in here. It's attached to the foil.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you're gonna want to get your saran wrap. Make sure it's big enough to cover the hole. And then you're just going to put it over the hole and then duct tape it down. And if it's a bit long, you can always fold it up.
Well, now we have a saran wrap ball. We'll start over. No, it's hers. Let her do it. slow.
It's okay. When I did this at school, it took us like 4 or 5 class periods to do.
Oh goodness. Does it have to be like, oh, so it can be like that? Okay, we didn't know how securely. Jacob. It's just tear the duct tape.
Your turn. We're done with that.
Okay.
Show him.
So the next part is probably gonna be the hardest part of it. So you're gonna want to close your lid on it and then just have the flap up. Okay, so you're gonna want to get your tin foil for this next part. Okay, so you're gonna want to take the tin foil, and for me, I still have it in the package and everything, and you're gonna have enough to be able to cover the entire front right here. So the part that was inside, you're gonna want to have enough to cover that whole part up. And then you're gonna fold it around and then tape it to the back side.
Respond. Word.
So
What did you say to do?
you're gonna want to take it, cover it in front, and then just wrap it all the way around. And then just tape it on the back side.
Up and down. Yeah.
So when it's done, it should look something a little like this.
Done. We're done.
So now, I didn't tell Alex this. I forgot to add this on the list. But do you guys have like black construction paper or any construction paper for that matter?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oops,
if you have a
sorry.
spare sheet, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take it and put it in here on the bottom of your pizza box oven.
Man, your mom has everything, girls.
I'm a school teacher.
Nah, that's true. That is true. That is true.
Hey, the reason we have everything at my house is because I'm constantly having to do projects for 4-H.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the
So
best.
you're gonna want to put it down and then just duct tape a few sides of it.
And girls, you get to enter this into the fair. So
Yes, you do.
your project done today.
What if it's the construction isn't very good?
Well, you can always redo it.
Like when you do stuff like this, what do they look for?
They don't, because most generally you're by yourself.
That was him last year. I'd have to look at the fair board. What did you enter this under, Andrew? Do you remember? Is it a solar oven category, or is it like a recycled project, or
I don't remember what it was in.
remember? Okay, I'll look it up and I'll let you girls know.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
So now, that's pretty much the entire pizza oven. You can make some slight modifications here and there, but for the most part, so close your pizza box oven back up.
I thought you said it took you 4 classes to make this.
It did.
Oh, goodness.
So now, I was gonna go into like the way it
Awesome.
works. Okay, so it works as a solar oven. So you'd want to prop your tinfoil up when you're cooking something, and you're gonna want to have it facing the sun. So the sun, its heat will hit the tinfoil, and the tinfoil will help reflect it into the pizza box. The black construction paper will absorb and hold the heat better. So the paper that you put on the bottom almost acts as your plate in a sense. So like your microwave has a plate in there. Well, the paper does that job for you. And then the ceramic wrap also helps hold in heat. And it can't cook a lot of stuff, but it can get up to heat. It just takes a decent time.
Like what have you done in it?
I've made s'mores in it.
Ooh,
A little
make
you're-
s'mores today. It is sunny.
It is so
okay,
good.
little tip. If you're gonna make s'mores, you're gonna want to put the marshmallow in there, and you're gonna want to leave it for a while before you add anything else.
Like a while, like an hour?
About. So put it just like graham cracker s'more and leave it out there for about an hour. And then you can go test it, poke it with a fork or something. And then if it's ready, then you can put the rest of the stuff on it. Let it sit a little longer or just pull it out right then.
You guys have anything to say?
What else could you make? What did you guys talk about in class?
What, Alex?
What else could you make? What did you guys talk about in class?
Sorry, I have someone whispering at me in the distance.
That's okay.
But it would take a long time. But with Oklahoma heat, you could make cookies in it.
Cookies. Girls, what would you like to make in your new solar oven?
Just because it's a
No.
pizza, I'd like to try to make
You like
Make
trying
a
to do
what?
what?
I'd like to try to make a pizza in it since it's a pizza box.
Well, I agree.
Maybe an egg.
Oh,
Can you do an egg? Like on a plate? They say
You
you
might.
can put them outside and they'll cook outside.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Just to be really hot outside, and it could take a long time for it to get up to heat.
So, if you girls are ever in a power outage and you're starving, you can make s'mores with your new pizza.
If you're willing to wait.
If you're willing to wait a couple hours to make some s'mores, and it's sunny out, go right ahead.
No, but this is really good because this is one of the experiments we're supposed to do in school. So there you go.
Awesome. So you girls can now go outside. Now that you've built it, you can go outside, which this is what we were going to do if we were in person. We were actually going to go test. So you girls can go test it out. And when you do that, will you girls take pictures? And then when we come back tomorrow, you can kind of report on everything that you've done and what you made, how it worked, and what we could do different and things like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And a little tip that I heard from a friend at school, since we all made them at school, he took his home and he was trying to make lots of stuff in it. And I haven't tried this yet. He said a little way to help keep heat inside better is you're going to want to get some like paper, and like if you want to, you can take paper, crumple it up, and then put it around the edges of the pizza box inside. Not sure if that works, but that'd be something to maybe experiment with.
Okay. You girls can have lots of experimenting today.
Yeah.
What do you girls want to try and cook? You have any ideas?
No.
No.
Cookies.
The cheese sandwich.
Ooh, that would be good. Everybody loves those. I'm trying to think what else you could cook in there.
I'm thinking of something that like melts easy.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking maybe on a really hot day, maybe biscuits. Could always
Oh
do
yeah.
biscuits.
Or you could try to make some nachos.
Oh, good idea.
That's a great idea. Oh,
So
man.
can you put a plate, because you said the paper was acting like the plate. Can you put a plate in there? Does it need to be dark colored?
You can't. It doesn't matter what color plate, but most generally the black paper on the bottom, since it just holds heat a lot better. It normally, if it's okay to put it on there, so like you'd want to put like an egg or something on a plate.
Yeah.
But if it's like marshmallow, you probably want to stick it on the paper because that will help melt it a lot faster.
So if they did that, Andrew, and the plate got or the paper got some like dirty or grease stains on it, you can just take the paper out and replace it, correct?
Yes, you could.
Okay.
That's something else. You have to be careful because it can get messy, and then you might have to replace like your saran wrap or the paper on the bottom. Or, like when we made s'mores, there were several kids who, when they would pull the marshmallow and everything out, it just made a big old goopy mess everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful about that stuff when you're cooking it.
Okay.
You make pancakes on there?
Rebecca wants to know about pancakes.
Ooh.
Pancakes? Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
That'd be something to maybe try.
You try it and you let us know how it goes. I've never used one of these before. So you girls are going to be my guinea pigs, and you're going to tell me, you're going to be my little scientist today, and you're going to tell
And
me,
if it works out great, then Alex is gonna go and make one too.
heck yeah, I'll make one. I just didn't bring all the stuff home today.
But I gotta say though, you might want to wait till it's like 103 outside to try to make pancakes.
Yeah. And biscuits and things like that. Something that takes a little bit more heat.
Something that like actually needs an oven. You're gonna want it to be like over 100 degrees outside when you try this.
Hey, Andrew, I know you're dying to do this. We all want to hear your jokes. I know you have some jokes in there. You said you did yesterday.
Well, I said I could. I just was verifying I had permission to make zombie puns and jokes.
Yes, you do.
Hold on a second.
Oh my goodness, I thought you had them ready for the girls.
Oh no. I thought of one pun to make earlier, but I didn't say it.
Oh my goodness. And
Hey, you know
have a bunch of
saran wrap?
cooking? Do you have a bunch
What?
of cooking stuff right there?
I have a bunch of cooking stuff.
Yeah, do you have, is that sugar and what's right next to you?
Aluminum foil
Oh,
and wrap.
oh, okay. Tape.
My knife.
Okay. Just wanted to know what all that was.
You know what the tin foil and the saran wrap also do?
What?
They also act as a protective barrier, so zombies can't eat your food while it's cooking.
That's a good one. Or little
If
brothers.
zombies coming at you while you're cooking, you can just take the tin foil, flip it up really fast, and blind them.
Or little brothers and sisters can't steal your food when.
That's right.
For my pancakes today.
So, girls, I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it is. But good thing is we have built-in time now for you girls to make something and put it in your pizza box and go set it outside and let us know how it goes. Andrew, is there anything else that you need to tell them?
The only thing I can think of is, hold on a sec.
Oh,
Why did this cross the road?
What'd you say?
Why did the zombie have to, why didn't the zombie cross the road?
Ooh. Girls, you got an answer for that one?
No.
Why?
He didn't have the guts.
Oh my goodness.
That's a real knee slapper.
Oh, Andrew. I miss seeing you guys. That's so funny. The little Andrew. You need him in your life.
I know. So, girls, tomorrow we're going to be talking about natural disasters. And so we're going to talk about earthquakes and floods and tornadoes and things like that, natural disasters. And I don't think we're going to go things, we might, but those are the natural disasters we're going to talk about tomorrow. And Hunter Haxton has some emergency preparedness that we're going to talk about and do. And then Wyatt Nicodeme is going to teach us how to fire within a paint can, just in case electricity goes out and there's no sun for your solar oven, so you need fire to make something for dinner. So we're going to be talking about all that tomorrow, and you're going to build, that's what your paint can is for. We're going to build your fire, and we're not going to actually light it on fire, I promise, but we're going to build that, and then you can store that somewhere in your house. So when you have a natural disaster, if you need fire real quick, you have that with you. And then I'm just going to go over a few things, and then I've got some games we're going to play tomorrow, some zombie games. So we've got stuff for tomorrow. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. But this is going to take a lot longer than it did. It only took 40 minutes.
I thought it would take longer too.
Oh, that's fine. They're probably itching to get outside and try it.
That's what I'm thinking. So, girls, you girls go outside and do whatever you want to do cooking-wise on it. And remember, you can always replace that construction paper on the bottom if it gets a little bit messy. That's okay. And then your homework for me is to come back tomorrow. And before we start anything else, we're going to talk about this. And you're going to kind of tell me what you did, how you did it, what didn't work, and what did work, and how you kind of want to change, how you would change things next time, make it work a little bit better, or things like that. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Is that okay, girls?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Righty. Well, I'm excited for you, and after you cook on it, before you enter it in the fair, you should probably change the construction paper on it just so it's nice and clean for the fair if you want to enter it in the fair. So it is a good fair project. I will get back to you tomorrow with what you enter it into. I will see where Andrew entered it last year for the fair. And speaking of fair, as of right now, we are still planning on having fair. We are still planning on doing livestock and indoor exhibits. We're just not having any food activities. So there's no Dutch oven cooking contest, no pie and cake auction, there's no bean supper. So those things are canceled. But we are going to have a concession stand. And
Are there going to be food entries?
Yes, there will be food entries still. Yes, there will be all that still in indoor exhibits. Yes. I can't promise you that the judge is going to eat it, but the judge will look at the bake and cut it open and look at everything and see the density of it and all that kind of stuff. But yes, fair is going to go on as normal as it can for right now. They will meet back next Monday, and so we will get a clear picture of what it's supposed to look like. Fair books are not out yet. We're working on that, or Johnny's working on that, just because he didn't know what we wanted to cancel, what we wanted, to do, and things like that. So as of right now, fair, livestock, and indoor exhibits are still good to go. So.
What about banquet? Because that's at the end of the month.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't we incorporating a banquet like together?
No, we're gonna do roundup banquet separately, and then we're gonna do our banquet separately. So, yeah, I don't know. I just got we have another call next Wednesday. I've been kind of told we're not supposed to really do anything in person for all of July now, unless we can stay 6 feet apart and all that kind of stuff. So banquet might be pushed back a little bit, or we might do virtual. A lot of people are going virtual banquets. I don't want to do that because I don't necessarily know how it's going to look and same. And I don't want the kids to, not get that same feeling that they do, when it's in-person banquet and things like that. So I don't know. I think I'm going to try after I hear what they have to say next Wednesday. It's the whole state office and all the 4-H educators go on to this Zoom meeting, and we talk about things that's coming down from the state office and everything. So once I think I'm going to send all of Booster Club an email and see if we can meet again via Zoom, and we can kind of talk about what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, and kind of get that going in that realm. So kind of day by day, and I know that stinks to hear because I don't like it either, but I don't know. We're trying, I guess.
Yeah.
So okay, girls, you go out, do your thing. I'm excited for you. Let me know how it goes. And I will catch you girls tomorrow. Same link. You just use the same link to get in. And tomorrow, and we've got 2 more projects that we get to do tomorrow. So
okay, and same time, right?
Yep, same time. Yes, Andrew.
Okay.
Do you need me tomorrow?
No, not unless you want to. I'll get all their information from them.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess I'll go try to make a s'more.
Guys, Andrew, thank you so much for
Yes, thank you.
and expertise. And you girls go get cooking.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I don't know.